Hey lovely people, welcome back once again to another episode of Stitches Viz Collection. I'm Miss Stitches. Today I'm going to share with you how to make the unique and cutest love shaped beaded bag. Before we start, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button. Let's get started. Materials needed. So you cut your fish line, like make sure it's long enough. Then you cut it off. We are using 0.7, so you make sure you have equal ends of the fish line. Then you pick 5 beads, fix on any side of the fish line. If you like it, you can fix on the left or on the right fish line. So this is what you should get. To fix all 5 beads, and then you cross with the last bead. So let me say you cross with the 5th bead. So make sure you have equal ends of the fish line, so you won't get one longer than the other. So you pick 5 beads again, fix 2 on each side of the fish line. So you fix 2 on the left fish line, fix 2 on the right fish line. Then you cross with the 5th bead. So you cross with the last bead. Then you get a second ring. You then pick 4 beads, fix 2 on the left fish line, and then fix 1 on the right fish line. Then you cross with the last one. So the left fish line should have 2, and then the right fish line should have 1. Then you cross with the last bead using both fish line. Okay, so you cross with the last bead. Cross both sides with the last bead. So this is what you should get. So with the first step, you have 5, 6, 5, 5, 6, 5. That's what you should get. And then on this fish line, you fix 5 beads, and then you cross with the last bead, which is the 5th bead. So you cross with the 5th bead. Then you pull it out. So we're adding up to 6. And then with the right fish line, you go through the next 2 beads. So you go through the next 2 beads. Then on the left fish line, you fix 3 beads. Then you cross with the 3rd bead. So you cross with the 3rd bead. And then you pull it out. Please pull it out very well so it will be firm. Then with the right fish line, you go through the next 2 beads again. Then on the left fish line, you fix 3 beads. Then you cross with the 3rd bead. Then you make sure you pull the fish line very well. Then with the right fish line, you go through the next bead. So you go through this bead. And then on this fish line, you fix 2 beads. Then on the other side of the fish line, on the left fish line, you fix 1 bead. So on the right fish line, you fix 2 beads. Then on the left fish line, you fix 1 bead. Then you cross with 1 bead. So you pick another bead and cross with it. So in all, you pick 4 beads. Then you cross. So we are done with the second step. So with the second step, you should have 6, 6, 6. In all, you should get 6. So on this fish line, you fix 5 beads, which is the right fish line. You fix 5 beads, then you cross with the 5th bead. So you cross with the 5th bead using the left fish line. And then with the right fish line, you go through the next 2 beads. And then you fix 3 beads on the left fish line. Then you cross with the right fish line. with the third bead you cross with the right fish line. Then you go through the next 2 beads again, fix 3 beads, then you cross with the third bead using the right fish line. Then you pull the fish line out very well. Then with the right fish line you go through the next 2 beads again. Then you fix 3 beads on the left fish line, then you cross with the third bead. Then with the right fish line you go through this bead. Then on this fish line you fix 2 beads. Then on the right fish line you fix 1 bead, and then you cross with 1 bead. So you fix 2 beads on the left fish line, then you fix 1 bead on the right fish line, then you cross with 1 bead again. So on this side too, you need to get 6 in all. Then on this fish line you fix 4 beads, then you cross with the 4th bead using the right fish line. So you cross with the 4th bead. So as you can see, this side is up to 5. So with the right fish line you go through the next 2 beads. Then on this fish line you fix 3 beads, and then you cross with the 3rd bead. Cross with the 3rd bead. Please pull the fish line out very well to make it firm. Then with the right fish line you go through the next 2 beads again, and then you fix 3 beads on the left fish line, then you cross with the 3rd bead using the right fish line, and then you go through the next 2 beads with the right fish line again, fix 2 beads on the left fish line, then you weave on. So when you get to the last end with the right fish line you go through this bead. Then on this fish line you fix 2 beads, and then on the left fish line you fix 1 bead again, then you cross with 1 bead. You cross both sides with 1 bead. So this is what you should get. Then you pull it out. So on this side too you have 6, 6, 6, and then the top side is up to 5. So only the top side is up to 5. So going on this fish line you fix 5 beads, then you cross with the 5th bead. You fix 5 beads, then you cross with the 5th bead. Then with the right fish line you go through the next 2 beads. Then you fix 3 beads on the left fish line, then you cross with the 3rd bead. Then with the right fish line you go through the next 2 beads, then you weave on till you get to the end. So when you get to the last end you go through the next 2 beads again. Then on this fish line you fix 3 beads, then you cross with the 3rd bead. You fix 3 beads there, then you cross with the 3rd bead. Then with the right fish line you go through the next 1 bead. So this time you go through the next 1 bead using the right fish line. So this is half side of the love shape. You are done with the half side of the love shape. You are about to do the middle side that will divide it automatically. Then we can weave the other side as well. So with this, on this fish line you fix 4 beads, then you cross with the 4th bead. So you fix 4 beads on the left fish line, then you cross with the 4th bead. Then with the right fish line, you go through the next 2 beads, and then you fix 3 beads again on the left fish line, then you weave 1. So when you get to the last end, you go through this bead, you go through this 1 bead, then on this fish line you fix 3 beads, then you cross with the 3rd bead. So this time you fix the beads on the right fish line, then you cross with the 3rd bead using the left fish line. So that side will be up to 5. So you need to get 6, 6, then 5 at the bottom. So we are done with the middle line dividing the love shape. So we're about to weave the other half on the other side. So you repeat the same method on the other side. So we now have to get the V shape going to the top side on the other side as well, so we can get the love shape very well. So with this fish line, you go through the next 1 bead, and then on this fish line too, you fix 4 beads, then you cross with the 4th bead, then with the right fish line you go through the next 2 beads, and then fix 3 beads on the left fish line, then you cross with it. So you weave on till you get to the top side, get to the end. So as usual, when you get to the end, you go through the next 1 bead, then on this fish line you fix 2 beads, then on the other side of the fish line you fix 1 bead. So on the left fish line you fix 2 beads, on the right fish line you fix 1 bead, and then you cross with another 1 bead, So as you can see, we are getting the V shape. So we need to get the curve shape. So on this fish line you fix 4 beads, then you cross with the 4th bead, then with the right fish line you go through the next 2 beads, then you weave downwards. So on the other half side is the same method we are repeating, so you need to watch carefully and follow the steps. So my fish line got finished and I have to fix another one, so I passed the excess one through. So with the new fish line you just go through the next 2 beads. So I showed this because other people ask how I add a new fish line after my new one is done. So just like this, then you continue weaving on with the same method, you don't have any problem. So as you can see, we have our love shape now beautifully made, and with both fish line I'm going to pass it through to this 2 beads here. So you pass them through to these 2 beads here, then we can continue weaving. So we have the fish lines out of the 2 beads now, and then we're about to weave the body of the bag. So you weave to the other side. So on this side of the fish line you fix 4 beads, which is the left fish line. You fix 4 beads, then you cross with the 4th bead using the right fish line, then you pull it out. Please pull it out very well because we need it to be firm. Then with this fish line, with the right fish line, you go through the next 2 beads and then fix 3 beads on the left fish line again. Then you cross with the 3rd bead, cross with the last bead. Please make sure you pull the fish line well to make it firm. Then with the right fish line, you go through the next 2 beads again, fix 3 beads on the left fish line, then you pull it out. So it's the same method as we started with. So you weave with the same method till you get to the other side. So when you get to the last end, you fix 3 beads on the last fish line, then you cross with the 3rd bead, then you go through the next 2 beads. That is if your fish line is long enough. So I did the same thing off camera, the same size, the same length, everything off camera. So we're about to join it together. So we join them together. So on this fish line, you fix 1 bead, and then with the same fish line, you go through the next 2 beads on the other side of the bag. And then you cross with 1 bead, cross with the last bead, or you cross with 1 bead. Then with the right fish line, you go through the next 2 beads. With the left fish line, you go through the next 2 beads. Then you cross with 1 bead again. Then with the left fish line again, you go through the next 2 beads. With the right fish line, you go through the next 2 beads again. Then you cross with 1 bead. Then you continue weaving. So you are going to weave with the same method till you get to the other end. So from here to this side. So we are done joining, and you have to pass your fish line through everything to make it firm. So we are going to pass our fish line through to make it firm. So we are done passing the fish line through, and as you can see, we have our bag nicely made. So you can make a cover for the bag, or you line inside as well, or you leave it this way. So I'm leaving it this way, or you can use this sack bag. You can fix the sack bag inside, put your goods in it, then you are good to go. Or you can use it this way, or you line it. So we are going to attach the handle now. We are using the chains. Okay, let me say that. So you fix it on this side, on the first circle, just fix it there. Then you are done with your bag. So like, you can line it, or you leave it this way, and then you are good to carry it to your weddings, any event of your choice, depending on the color you used for the bag. So you can line this bag as well, and I guess it will be very nice. So I have a video of how to line your beaded bags. If you want to see more of my videos, please give this video a thumbs up, please comment and share as well. Please and please follow me on Instagram and on Facebook, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell button so you'll be notified anytime I upload a video. Thank you. See you in my next video. Have a nice day. Bye.